Hello everybody, it's me. In today's video, we're going to talk about questionnaire design. We're going to talk about the best practices in designing a great questionnaire. And don't forget to stay until the end because I have a very special announcement. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. So the first thing your questionnaire should include is a defined goal. Now, you may be thinking, I want to improve customer satisfaction. That's great. Customer satisfaction is a wonderful goal, but why are you trying to improve customer satisfaction? What specifically do you want to improve? Do you want to improve the speed of your shipping? Do you want to improve the quality of your product? Do you want to improve something else? Defining your goal will allow you to make your questionnaire more targeted, making it easier to interpret the results. So take a moment to think about what specific problems you're trying to solve with your questionnaire. Once you know what problems you're trying to solve, it'll be much easier to write questions that gather the data you need. Next up is to make your questionnaire short and simple. Customers are busy people. They've got a lot going on. They don't have time to fill out a long questionnaire. This is where you need to convince your customers that taking this survey is worth their time. So how do you do this? Well, there are two main ways. One way is to limit the number of questions you ask. Try to keep your questionnaire to 5 to 10 questions max. This will ensure that your customers don't get fatigued or bored while filling out your survey. Another way is to keep your questions as simple as possible. Avoid using technical jargon or complex sentence structures. Use clear and concise language that is easy for your customers to understand. This will ensure that your customers are able to focus on answering the questions rather than trying to figure out what you're asking. Next up is to use a mix of question types. There are three main types of questions you can ask in a questionnaire: open-ended questions, multiple-choice questions, and rating scale questions. Each type of question has its own pros and cons, so it's important to use a mix of all three. Open-ended questions are great for getting qualitative data. They allow your customers to provide detailed feedback and insights. Multiple-choice questions are great for getting quantitative data. They allow you to easily compare responses and identify trends. Rating scale questions are also great for getting quantitative data. They allow you to easily measure customer satisfaction or agreement with a statement. Overall, it's important to strike a balance between the three types of questions. I like to use a mix of open-ended, multiple choice, and rating scale questions in my questionnaire. This ensures that I'm getting a variety of data that I can use to improve my business. Next up is to proofread carefully. Now you've written your questionnaire, it looks great. You've carefully crafted each question and you're ready to send it out to your customers. But before you do, make sure to proofread carefully. Typos and grammatical errors can make your business look unprofessional. They can also confuse respondents and lead to inaccurate results. So take the time to proofread your questionnaire before sending it out. It's worth it. If you're not confident in your proofreading skills, consider hiring a professional to do it for you. It may seem like a small detail, but it can make a big difference. Keep it consistent. Consistency is key when it comes to questionnaire design. This applies to everything from the overall look and feel to the wording of each question. For example, if you're using a rating scale, be consistent with the wording of each option. Or if you're asking multiple choice questions, make sure the answer options are equally clear and concise. Maintaining consistency throughout your questionnaire will help respondents stay focused and engaged, which is essential for getting accurate and reliable results. So take the time to plan ahead and craft a questionnaire that is not only effective but also visually appealing and easy to understand. Your customers will appreciate it. And now it's time for the exciting part: picking the right question types. The type of questions you ask in your questionnaire will dictate the type of data you receive. It's crucial to select the right questions to get meaningful feedback. There are three main types of questions you can ask in a questionnaire: open-ended questions, multiple-choice questions, and rating scale questions. Each type of question has its own pros and cons. Open-ended questions are great for getting detailed feedback and insights. However, they can be difficult to analyze. Multiple choice questions are easy to analyze, but they don't provide as much detail. Rating scale questions are a good middle ground. They allow you to measure customer satisfaction or agreement with a statement while still getting some qualitative data. When deciding which type of question to ask, consider the type of data you need to make informed decisions. If you need detailed feedback, use open-ended questions. If you need quantifiable data, use multiple choice or rating scale questions. By using a mix of question types, you can get the best of both worlds. Now that you know the basics of questionnaire design, it's time to put them into practice. Start by defining your goal. What do you hope to achieve with your questionnaire? Next, keep your questionnaire short and simple. Use a mix of question types and proofread carefully. Finally, keep it consistent. By following these best practices, you'll be well on your way to creating a great questionnaire that provides valuable insights. So don't wait, start designing your questionnaire today and see what valuable insights you can uncover. Remember, a well-designed questionnaire is an investment in your business's future success. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.